to a new episode of Man Cinema Reviews. Today we are going to be reviewing. Wait, I'm not that tall.
This is like your actual height, right?
Yeah.
Nice. We don't need no stool. We don't need,
Yeah, but I should be tall because today we are reviewing Godzilla Minus One.
That's right, folks. So today this is Peter Man the second, Peter Man the third, per usual. What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be reviewing Godzilla Minus One. Before we do that, go ahead, press like,
subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when a new review is posted.
That's right, folks. Now also, on behalf of me and my son, want to thank you for choosing Man Cinema Reviews. Let's go! Japan is already devastated from the war when a new crisis emerges in the form of a humongous monster kaiju Godzilla. So that is what Godzilla Minus One in a nutshell is. This is originated from Japan. It is doing numbers over there, but once here on US soil, baby, we have our own set of Godzilla movies as well. So what did you like about Godzilla Minus One?
I just love when he like charges up his scales, like it grows more. The scales.
Right.
And he charges up to
his fire breathing, right?
Yeah.
And I think doing that Godzilla Minus One review is kind of cool because when we first started this channel, do you remember what the first movie that we reviewed, or one of the first, was what?
Godzilla vs.
King Kong. Exactly. So it's kind of cool that you have the US version that came out a couple years ago. I can't believe we started this channel a couple years ago. Son, what has this channel mean to you? How has it grown? What have you taken away from your experiences on YouTube and reviewing movies, son?
Well, I've been right now really Man Cinema Reviews, because that's why sometimes you don't see this, but every time we do Pierce Pokedex, I'm really into this channel.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, but I do a new episode of
and then you mess up.
Yes, because I'm doing Pierce Pokedex. I forget that because I love this channel, Man Cinema Reviews, and it's the title is stuck in my head.
Yeah. So I like how Man Cinema Reviews is an extension of your channel, which is Peter's Pokedex, and I think you have a way cooler title than mine. Man Cinema Reviews is that's kind of like our business. That's our last name. That's what we do. We review movies. But you have a cool Peter's Pokedex. You have a tool to just uncover and just let people know what kind of Pokemon are out there and what their strengths are, the HP and whatnot. And how has that been for you?
Good. And that channel's grown so much. And I can't believe in my last one, we really just pulled a Charizard.
Yeah, that's great. And we have 22 subscribers and counting. It's gonna happen. So I'm glad that this review brings us closer. It's our origin story. What did you like most about Godzilla Minus One?
I loved how just the Godzilla, how they made it, and it just looks so real.
Yeah, I feel you. I like that they bring go ahead.
The song Silent Says, sometimes you hear
dun 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 dun. Yeah, so we definitely heard Pharaoh Monch's Simon Says afterwards. Don't worry, we got the radio edit. My son, he's really into hip hop, but your boy right here in the theater went crazy one of the first sightings of Godzilla, and once they played that just epic score, the scope of this film, this film was only made for $15 million. That's relatively low, and it's already making above $50 million and climbing. So I like the scope of it. What else?
Compared to other movies, Endgame needed a lot more money.
Right. Are you talking about Avengers?
Yeah, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
They needed a lot more money to make that whole entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
And you literally see Godzilla in this movie.
Mm-hmm. And the scope of it. I like that because we have the nostalgic feel of what the old Japanese films and the U.S. films do, I like how it brings it back to its origins. It has a great story to it too, right?
Yes. So like when like the whole movie is in Japanese.
Right.
So, or I don't know if it was Japanese.
It wasn't Japanese.
Yeah, but you have to read the subtitles. My dad,
I was a little worried about that, right?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna take you. It's PG-13. You know, I didn't know if he was able to keep up, but
I kept up.
He kept up. My son he's smart, man. He knows it, and I like the fact that because the special effects.
Because you have like every time we went to a movie where subtitles, he always had to go.
Yeah, I have to whisper it if there's some things that he didn't get, but you were relatively quiet. You felt the movie the entire way. You knew when it was exciting. You knew when it was sad. There were some very heart-endearing moments, and you knew when to cheer. The perseverance of fighting off this monster, this kaiju. I like the fact that this film is about a kamikaze pilot. This is in 1945. After World War II.
On the way to the movie, because I just got the Eminem skin in Fortnite. We played Godzilla because Godzilla is by Eminem,
right?
And we were gonna watch the Godzilla Minus One movie.
Right. So before we went to the theaters, we started off our playlist with Eminem Godzilla, and then at the end, because of what we felt when we first seen Godzilla, and he played that amazing score. We definitely had to check out very much's Simon Says. But I like, going back to what I said, I like the fact that this is a heart-endearing film. It's about this guy set in his ways. He doesn't want to die in World War II. He's a kamikaze pilot. And then he comes back to the war because he fakes that his plane is faulty, right? But that's when he goes to that island, and that's when they first encounter Godzilla. He knows about the myth.
You said his plane was faulty because...
He only said that because he just wanted to escape the war. He didn't want to die. As a kamikaze pilot, chances are that you're not going to make it back. Yeah, no. He pretends it. He feigns the difficulties of the plane.
And another time when they...
But that's how he gets to come back to where he's from.
Because when they first encounter Godzilla, they're saying, go to your plane. The 30 millimeter gun can kill anything.
Oh, right.
He's
a coward because he gets into the plane and he's in shock, and
he's about to pull the trigger, but because it literally says like it has 160 bullets in there,
right?
And he's like he like just has it because like the grips,
right?
When you push it,
right?
He just has it in his hand. He's not pulling the trigger,
right? So we know what this guy's faults are, and he's stubborn, and he's in his ways. He goes back home, he finds out that his family didn't make it. He meets this woman, and they develop this kind of relationship. Mm-hmm. This woman finds a baby, and they become kind of a nuclear family, even though he doesn't accept her as a partner. He doesn't accept this baby as their surrogate daughter. Yeah. But then you get to have this love story that blossoms, and this family that creates. And we're not going to get into spoiler territory, but their whole story is so heart endearing that you almost forget that, hey, we're watching an action movie. Wait, I thought we were watching a Godzilla movie. What is this whole family dynamic? But I like the fact that we have Godzilla, the kaiju, and then we have this family bonding film as well. There's like 2 separate movies. It's like 2 movies for the price of 1, and it's great. The score, the scope, Godzilla. We cried. You cried. I cried. Right, son? You cried in the... Hey, now I get to make fun of you. You're always making fun of me that I cry in movies, but it was your turn because you cried in the movie. But no, it was sad. And I think that the daughter is the little girl is such a great actress, right? Because she's calling out for her mom, and and the guy doesn't like... Exactly. He's so mean to her in the beginning, but then he comes to accept what this nuclear family is. I loved it. So let's just, we were throwing a whole barrage of things at this film. Let's just go with our score, because I think this is going to be just mutually accepted. What would you give Godzilla Minus One?
I would give this 5 Godzilla heads out of 5.
and I'm gonna return that with 5 Godzilla heads out of 5 as well. This film is one, if not my favorite film of 2023. Go watch it. If it's in theaters, please go watch it. I beg you. Thank you very much for choosing Man Cinema Reviews. This has been a great review. Look forward to our year-end coverage and next year as well. We're going to celebrate a good 2024. So for now, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Godzilla.